Let's double check, guys, just a quick updates for Bittensor. TAO is my customer set. Highly recommend you use the brand new indicator what I added. It's just a dashboard. So all indicators one place where you can adjust any time frame for all my 6 indicators and track with this simple dashboard and save a lot of space on a screen. So for Bittensor, guys, absolutely, for me personally, everything's still relevant. I don't think so. We will go from current prices to the crazy bear market. I think, of course, it's possible. Yes, we just work with possibilities. But for me, it looks like a like impulse and boring sideways. So we leave equal lows. This is what I don't like, because it would be better if we just sweep the low of August 24 in April 25, but we didn't. That's why most likely this level we will sweep later in main bear market. Is it possible? Once again, so we go down from current prices, yes, of course, and maybe the April 24 it was a main end of cycle, and it was a main altcoin season because the Bittensor performed even on the max 2,500% gain. So technically it's more than okay to finish the right for the altcoins. A lot of people just brainwash with the super cycle idea of this time, so a lot of influencers show you the super cycle narrative. What does it mean, the super cycle? Nobody explained it. Just everybody showed you just a parabolic moves like 10,000% gains, 20,000% gains, some mass adoption, the ETFs you don't understand, the BlackRock, MicroStrategy, and all of this stuff, guys. Just random information. So now we get what we got. That's why we can work with the current data. All right, let's move from the monthly time frame. This is just a range. This is just a range. If we count from this top to this top, here, it was almost perfect touch of 61. Now we, close the 0.5 and hold the line at 23 level. So if we go under, the next step is once again 162. Based on this FIB, I think the Bittensor can be over than $1,000. It's around 1,157. If we will see continuation of the AI sector pumps. Now we just a range. Nothing bad, nothing good, guys. Under, of course, here, this is a gap where we most likely will come back and close. So it's like $87. It's more than real to see in the next bear market. Let's double check, guys, with indicator set. Here, I posted the video, so one day we'll come back again to test the buy line, and we tested even the fundamental value. Here's a test of the buy, even on the buy line. Here's a retest of the buy line. So the road is open to the 2 main levels. Now, what you have to pay attention here. Fundamental value of the Bittensor is now 195. Take profit on the weekly, it's 523. Yes, kind of wide range. That's why, guys, if you want to buy now at 300, at around exit line, it will be not a mistake to withdraw your initial deposit. It's not a mistake. 100% profit on this cycle. It's like it's a big lock, right? So to buy again or not at the fundamental value test 195, up to you. But I guess if we drop to the fundamental value with a weak candle, I guess we're gonna sweep these 2 liquidity pools. So you can imagine under these levels, there is a lot of stop losses. Some stop losses, and at the same time the limit orders to buy, right? Also the 200 is like a magical numbers, attractive numbers. The people love to add the limit orders at the round numbers. So nobody want to add the limit order 211, for example. Everybody adds the limit order to 200. So they think they're more smarter than other guys. All right, so it's a mistake. A daily time frame, guys. Buy line now. It's 238. For the value, it's 177. So once again, I hope we will not drop to the fundamental value because we already retested on the daily in April. So technically, it's no make sense to drop now, Bittensor. But who knows? So more than real to see the test of the buy line, 24% drop from current prices. Sounds bad. Sounds bad, guys. I hope we'll not see these levels. And of course, like any retails, because I'm also retails, I'm not a whales. I'm weighted up only moves, but we can work only with the probabilities and the possibility. That's why I build a plan, guys. So if the Bittensor will drop to 258, 56, or even 238, this will be the time for a decision to buy or skip. I'm gonna skip it. For the spot, for sure, I'm skip. I'm enough with the spot position. I don't want to freeze the money again. That's why I'm skip the Bittensor. And Bittensor, I will not even open the futures position. But the main plan, I guess, still relevant, and I think we will see the Bittensor over the 1,000. When? Nobody knows, guys. By the way, if you think it's something crazy, guys, it's here, 250%. Some coins, even though that bounces, like ICP, bouncing from the $2 to 10. So it's not that something unrealistic what we can't see on a Bittensor. And for the guys who accumulated here, for example, approximately, it's going to be over than 2,000% gains. For this guy, it's going to be 2,800. So here, 3,300. It's going to be the crazy profit. That's why, guys, 1,000 also, we can jump a little bit over than 1,000 because a lot of people will add the take profit levels at 1,000. Once again, the round number. A lot of people will open short position at 1,000. And yes, maybe it's going to be the week like this one, and we drop it down into bear market. Is it possible so we go over than 1,000 to 2,000 to 3,000? Yes, of course, guys, but build a realistic conservative price target for this cycle. Here was accumulation time in September 23, divergency on weekly, now nothing. Now we're just in the middle, so it's neutral. It's neutral, nothing bullish, nothing bearish on the weekly. On the daily, yes, it's accumulation. Last time when we saw this size of accumulation, it was only here. So made somewhere 4, but after that, like you can see, we drop it down and form a divergency. Also, some kind of same level of accumulation was in January somewhere 5. Anyway, we drop it again to the low. I hope this time we will not form the divergency, because if we will, and if we will start forming something like this, it can be kind of bad. Yes, it can be even the sweep of these lows and form once again the divergence on ADZ on a daily. I hope not. So the global, guys, I believe it's not because I wish to see. No, I believe so we will see some bounces. Maybe it's going to be the cat bounce on the BTC, but I think we will see the the main altcoin season, but not on the wide sectors. It's not enough liquidity to pump all of that sectors in crypto. So choose wisely. Weekly time frame, no signals on the weekly direction indicator. Based on the daily time frame, here was a time to sell. Beginning of November, when we traded at 539, we drop it. Now it's accumulation. Last time our accumulation was here, September 25. So technically now it's not, for me, it's not bullish, not bearish, like neutral again. Market's mood. Definitely it's capitulation. All market, I guess, capitulate now. Oh no, on the weekly time frame, still some positive. We need to see something like this one, disbelief in a capitulation. That's why I will be not surprised if we will see the TAO under 200 again. Of course, guys, I hope not, but it's hard to say how long. We already trade over than a year. How long we're gonna trade more here in the range? But I guess it's like impulse. Sideways impulse. It could be something like this. Next indicator is money power, daily. Some money inflow now, but the most important weekly. On the weekly, guys, no money inflow. The last money inflow was here in January somewhere 5 at 336. Now we even almost at the same levels, but no money inflow. That's why all eyes now how we can close the months November with the BTC. And after that, we can take a look what's going on with the BTC dominance, and maybe some money will inflow into alts. Sell signal was in March, somewhere 4. Now only the buybacks on the weekly. Daily sell. I don't like because we didn't see the signal take profit here. Sell, take profit, buy. After that, we bounce it. Now we got to sell and only buybacks. That's why maybe we'll see that one more drop even under 200. So I'll be not surprised. And the take profit I already showed you. So guys, so my conclusion, I'm waiting the TAO. If we'll see, of course, some hype around the AI sector again, over the 1,000, it's going to be the end of cycle for this one. If you'd like to trade with my customer, because I will show it in this video, right, Miriam? Don't forget, Joe Matekam channel. See you next time, guys.